right, we're recording.
Mm, yes. Good. Hi, everybody. My name is Pearl. I'm a transformational spiritual life coach, a 200-hour certified yoga teacher, a vegan chef, and the creator of Sensual Movement Sisterhood. And I'm here with Kasimir, and he's an amazing energy healer, body worker, and just a pure channel for healing. And really, really highly intuitive, does great work. And I'm here for him to demonstrate one of his healing practices, which has a lot to do with healing the heart center. It's based on a lot of the work of John Bill Melchizedek, and he's going to be sharing a lot of that with you now. So go ahead and take it away, Kasimir.
Awesome. Thank you. First of all, nice to be here with you. Nice to hear that you're also 200-hour yoga teacher and a vegan chef. I got a few nice recipes. Yeah, basically, I want to jump right in. I discovered, was it last year? I guess around last year, that there's something we are missing out on. And that's heart orgasms at will, not just only spontaneous ones. I mean, if you're sensitive, you might sense people around you, you know, in the neighborhood and stuff orgasming, and you'd be like, those people, this, that. But then I started having spontaneous heart orgasms, and I was like, oh, wow. So that's quite something. And I feel like if you have a heart and you have a tongue and a roof of a mouth, I want you to try at least. You know, you can still tell me out there, you know, this didn't work for me, Kasimir, and we can do some energy work and try to open those energy lines so you can experience it. But I feel like it's a really, really beautiful new dimension of pleasure, especially for all the tantric people out there. And I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't like to orgasm? Like, especially a heart orgasm, it's a very healing and replenishing, you know, like, and cleansing thing. So I was like, okay, I can do it. Why shouldn't, or would anybody out there not be able to do it? So that's the point from where I'm coming. And I'm like, since I discovered this, I wanted to share it with the world. And here we are with Megan, and she is the first candidate to try it. And then she will report if it actually works. And if it works, we will share it with the world in maybe future events or things. So, because I've done it, but I don't really tried it yet on my friends. My friends were like, yeah, this is great, but I don't know if I can. And I trust Megan that. Do you have anything to share or add?
Just a feeling of openness, I feel like, is necessary to be ready for that. A feeling of feeling safe in one's body, feeling safe in your external environment, can create that ability to kind of sink into that sensual space. Yeah, so it's very powerful.
There's some kids in the background.
No. Yes.
Okay, great. Well, then let's jump into it. It's basically, I'm going to walk you through the steps. If you're familiar with the sacred or tiny space of the heart, you want to recenter yourself in the tiny space of the heart. So let's just do this a moment. And basically, my experience is the more self-loving you're with yourself and the more sensual with yourself, the better it works. And the process is basically you take the tip of your tongue and you explore the roof of your mouth. And there's a big patch that is quite rugged. It's usually behind that patch, and sometimes there's a slit on the roof of your mouth. And for me, this whole area, which is probably like an inch, I don't know, half an inch, with the tongue everything feels bigger. So, but it's around that slit, that's the erogenous zone. I call it like the clit of the heart, literally. So you want to rub that, and you will see that that part will swell, and then eventually your heart will literally orgasm, like it will palpate and your body will shake, and that energy will shoot out through the top of your head. And it's a really beautiful feeling, and it's very rejuvenating, and you can have multiple orgasms that way. That's basically all the information except one little thing. It will help if you're familiar with the energetic root lock, not the physical root lock, I don't know how well the physical works for that, because depending where you are, if you're a little like, let's say, in need for some romantic company or something, that energy may be so strong that it may actually trigger a lower orgasm. And just out of experience, I don't really recommend that too much, because it's a complete different energy and it can have a little draining effect on that. So you maybe want to be a little careful that it doesn't actually turn into a physical or orgasm, and just keep it in the higher realms. But that's just my point of view. Feel free to experiment with both and leave comments and just tell us how you feel, because we're all unique and different. And I don't know, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you. I have a question for you, Megan.
Yes.
How do you want to proceed? Do you want just to sit down and try a little bit, or do you just want to leave it at that?
I'm already feeling a lot of energy being created. I was putting my tongue at the roof of my mouth and then experiencing a lock at the bottom. And I noticed these waves of pulsing orgasmic energy flowing through. So it was already beginning.
It's hard to talk and do it at the same time. So that's why I'm asking you. I personally feel like for myself, it's too intimate to do it on camera, especially till the point of orgasm. I don't mind stimulating it a little bit just to put that energy out there. All I've done so far is post pictures after, but you can also practice when you lay down. So sometimes the energy, you know, when you sit is so strong, so you can just lay down when you feel it's the right time to lay down and just let the energy flow. Well, I welcome your input if you have any, and tell us how you want to proceed with this.
I feel good. I feel safe and relaxed. So, yeah. There's a beautiful gust of wind that just came in, so that's a really nice, just reassuring confirmation.
It's quite windy here today too. Yeah, what helped me is really see it as if you were making love to your partner, your beloved, to yourself, with this intention of making your heart orgasm, and at some point also picking up the pace when it gets a little bit more sensual and wild. That's the only thing I have to. There's no specific way how you should stimulate that area. You can completely allow yourself to be wild and free of that. At some point your tongue might get a little tired, but just keep doing it, you know, like if you feel the pleasure, it's definitely worth that.
I feel like my movements would be way more wild and free if it wasn't going to be on the
That's
internet
exactly
shared.
what I mean. Like I felt a little wave of bliss, and I call this like pre-orgasmic state. It's a little spark, and that's exactly how you know that you want to intensify, you know, just like in lovemaking basically. And maybe it's too personal. Like I know orgasms and all this is beautiful and it's pure. It's up to you to decide. Me personally, I feel like it gives too much of a window into my openness and soul, and I prefer to keep that to, you know, my partner, because my intention is to share this with the world. But that's just for me, so I totally understand if you want to leave it here. And you know, or you can make future videos with yourself and live stream. I'm a little bit careful with live streams because I'm so open and so translucent, and I don't
Right. And the
really
energy of other people can kind of sometimes flow into that. So yeah.
exactly, and they're not necessarily all on the same point where they
Yeah.
feel like heart orgasms are so different than other orgasms, you know, and then probably, well, but you're definitely getting in that space, in that direction, and I guess now you can just try on your own, you know, and enjoy and let me know how that went. And
Yeah.
I can't wait to share this with the world more and more, because it's just so like, how didn't I know about this, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
And
I definitely want to do this again, and I feel like I would love to do it at a time where I'm alone in my house. I feel like that would feel really good too, just with the people walking around. I feel like maybe not so ready to go into that orgasmic state, but
mhm,
that is very like natural for me to reach, and I feel like we could reach like a truly transcendental orgasmic, like
mhm,
energy orgasm, like because I
mhm.
have energy orgasms all the time, a lot, just from like hands. So that would be very powerful. I think that would be a very healing thing for people to experience or see.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're so open, even your neighbor's stuff, you sometimes feel it in your energy field, you know.
Yeah.
So that's, if you're an empath or like an energy worker out there,
Well,
that
I mean, one time, one of my orgasms literally powered a light. Like,
I haven't done
it
that
was
yet. That's awesome. I just wondered why I got some electroshock from a socket, and I was like,
hmm
we arranged the electric wrongly. And then I was like, look, I will get a shock. And I was like, what? You know, I was like, how does
Yes,
that work?
yes.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, this stuff is powerful. There's a lot of electromagnetic energy.
Mm-hmm.
If you want more details on the how, and June Melchizedek has awesome free workshops on Amazon Prime. Is the Earth,
Yeah.
Heart, Sky workshop and the Flower of
Yeah.
Life. Those
hmm
materials were sold, I don't know, for multiple thousands of dollars on DVDs back in the days, and he was so nice to offer it for free. I highly suggest to watch it and practice his meditations. It's really awesome. I am just here, and I learned about this from him to be like, oh wow, why just one orgasm? Why not multiple? And why not just share that part, you know, to also get his work more out there and share that experience I had. You know, I'm just like so, I don't
Mm.
know, mesmerized by this ability of our bodies that I'm like, everybody should try this, you know, if you like it.
Yes, yes. Yeah, and I think
So
what one of the things I would offer too is like feel free in your movements to incorporate breath with movement as well while you have the tongue at the roof of the mouth.
you need
I
to.
feel like that
You
will be
you
very
you
powerful.
will be out of breath, you know, when you get closer and closer. Your
Yeah.
breathing will speed up and stuff. I mean, this is a natural process. If you feel the joy, you know that you're onto the right spot. And if you're
Yes.
onto the right spot, it just goes by itself, you know. It's not, I think the mind can be a blockage unless there are not other
Mm-hmm.
energy blockages, you know.
Yeah,
So really see it as making love to yourself with that intention of a beautiful heart orgasm.
that's powerful. So beautiful.
Now, I'm really happy to share that with you. Do you
Yeah.
have anything else you want to add to this little introduction video?
Um, just that I have experienced a lot of really powerful energetic shifts through our previous session. So anyone who is thinking about working with Kasimir, I would absolutely recommend it. I find him to be a very clear, pure soul with high levels of integrity. So just wanted to put that out
Oh, thank you. That's really
there.
beautiful. I loved our session too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
and I'm willing to help. If you need help with any energy work or readings or communication with loved ones or feng shui, room clearing, removal of like dark energies, all that kind of stuff, animal
Mm-hmm.
communication, I'm really happy to serve. And just contact me and I will feel into how to proceed, time and price and all of that.
Yay!
Awesome. I want to share something too. I feel like Megan has this really beautiful transformative energy. that
Mm.
will help you manifest things quick in a really beautiful way. So I feel there's really high energy there that can't wait to assist people in their healing and in their
Thank
manifestations of
you.
joy and dreams and all of that. So feel free to ask Megan if you feel called to work with her as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I take one-on-one sessions with clients, and I also have programs available, Soul Purpose. And then I do a lot of work with women to heal through trauma and to connect into their sensuality, to find empowerment, to find their voice. I help people who are wanting to process in their relationships, cultivating conscious relationships, how to heal family dynamics, and how to step into more personal integrity, personal responsibility, and kind of clear some of the blocks within your field emotionally so that you can move forward in your life with ease and knowing and just integration of more spiritual principles within your physical life, your emotional life, and just to add more general well-being. So that is a lot of the work that I do. So I'd really be excited to connect with you. If you have any questions or want to reach out to me, you can follow my Instagram, which is mystic.pearl.alchemy.
Awesome. Yeah, maybe I should also tell them where to find me. Usually you just type in
Yes, tell
Kasimir
them.
Kurt and you will find me on
Yes.
Facebook, or it's www.kasimirkurt.com. You can find me there. Or you ask Megan if you didn't find me. For some reason, she'll help you out. And if you didn't find her, you ask me, I'll direct you towards her. Well, let us know
Well,
if you have questions, guys. And there
yeah,
will be more videos like that. We're looking for more collaboration and beautiful projects together.
we will. Sending you all so much love. Thank you, Kasimir.
My pleasure. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.